Welcome everyone to, I believe it should be week 8. Week 9 actually of the Aurora Overwatch Clash. Excuse me. I'm your play-by-play caster, RiddleDog. Accompanying me is the great MuffinLumps on
Hello.
color casting, and then Paninii on prod.
Yo.
So today we have for you the Noopy taking on the Paradise Penguinos.
It's
Where
also
the hmm?
it's also on New Queen Street.
Yeah, it's going. The map one is going to be New Queen Street as well, and the Penguinos have a different look right now, whether they like it or not. Mikey and Mikey and Poke are not able to make it, so they have Caber27 ringing out tank, as well as Invictus and Mikey. So, and Royal is currently not here. For those of you that are curious, you look at the Noopy, and you're like, I don't recognize that support line. Sleepy Sheepy is Bunny IE, and then Bale Sack Joe is Haydenator 12. So, just keep that in mind. But what are you
Okay.
expecting from this match?
Okay. Okay.
What do you
So
think the game
oh
plan is?
okay. So we're gonna see some good old dive. Yeah, kind of dive. We're looking at some dive by like the Penguinos, and we're looking at
Mm-hmm.
some like rush with a horse. As a horse fan myself, a good old Orisa player. This is great, honestly. So we got some rush going on, and we got some dive going on. Not like conventional dive, conventional rush. Like both have a Genji and like Moira. But honestly, pretty fun.
Yeah, the Penguinos are really, at least the backline, just looking to live and help Caber as much as he can. He's able to get the powered up punch though, as you will see Dong on the Torbjorn, just trying to play that anti-dive as much as he can, but Caber's not able to find much. He's just swerving around, but Fish walks at Sonic Running. Lamb's forced by Bunny, but Fish also takes down Naga. As
Oh,
Caber
oh.
pushes Fish off the map and also gets Optical Crash, but before that, Optical is able to take down Ashbro and Stone gets Invictus, but
Still.
I mean, it's some good picks. They should be able to go in pretty soon here, but not
Yeah.
ideal.
We're also looking at zero ults coming up. We got 50% for some, but that's about it. That is the ult forecast for right now.
Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, the punch gets onto Bunny, but Caber is not able to secure the kill as the turret takes down Invictus on the Tracer. Optical is just diving into that duo of Sonic Ronic and Naga right now, able to take down Naga, but yeah, Fish able to kill Caber on the flank. This is just clean up from here.
So, okay. So, what I want to see. Okay. Nash Browns. Nash Browns. He switches to Zenyatta Kablam. Bulb on Fish. They start doing damage. Think that could work. I don't know.
Does a punch on the dog, but Caber's in, it forces the Meteor Strike. But the lamp is huge from Bunny. But it doesn't matter if the windows or the lamp is big because, well, Dong is able to take down Naga. But Caber slammed straight into the Terror Surge.
They don't get butt scratch though, so that's pretty good.
That is big, and it was a 3-for-2 ult
Yeah.
in favor of the Penguinos, so it's not the worst.
Yeah, they only have basically Blade, and Nash Browns has to be careful because if they pop off before Blade, that could be disastrous.
Yeah, it really could. As Caber goes
That could be disastrous.
and gets punished. The blade comes out from Optical Crash, but uses the dash, not able to find anyone. The Javelin that pushes Sonic away, but not a lot needed. They do have beat though.
Yeah, so it's beat and
Invictus is in. Invictus is gonna get punished. He never got out in the first place. Yeah, Fish does look to push Caber off the cart after they're able to get that checkpoint. As the Kitsune visor comes out from Sonic, Ronic, and Nagaina, but a good beat from Hayden keeps everyone alive as he's trying to deal with his own demons of Caber on the side. Invictus does look to use Pulse. It only finds the turret after Nash's cold just runs out. Caber falls deathly low, but the DPS are down for the side of the Penguinos, and with this, they should just be able to walk on them with everything they've got. Bunny does fall low. The lamp is not used in time. But Dong and Optical, the DPS of the Noopy, still finds Sonic and Naga. The Terror Surge comes through from Fish just to secure the kills and finish this fight up once and for all.
Yeah, it's looking very, but kind of diving into this very like hard to dive calm, or just basically Cable going in by himself can be a very hard position as take. As there's like kind of dive DPS in there, and ooh, Dom.
Caber goes in. Punch comes out with the Meteor Strike, but it's not able to find anything. In the meantime, Optical goes into the back line, pulls out the Dragon Blade, able to find Invictus, as well as Nash Drones after Force the Fade. It just feels like some members of the Penguinos are getting picked off so early. A lot of the time, where they're just not going in when they're ready.
And there's a lot of odds. Well, they have Torb Juice and Wall going into final fight.
Yeah, Caber swaps onto the Zarya with the Amplification Matrix coming out from Bunny as well as the multiple from Dong Wagler. Optical finds Sonic again, but Invictus was able to find his DPS counterpart in Optical as he has to coach gun just to prevent the cap on the point. He's so close to Bob, but Fish is just right on top of him. Caber finds Bunny, so the sustain from the Noopy is down. It's just Fish right now on point against Nash, Bronze, and Caber.
Oh, I like the switch by Cable, getting sort of that anti sort of Orisa, just been like, nah, I'm not playing Doomed into that absolute garbage. And also we got in a couple swaps. Fish has swapped to Ryan, and we got a Widowmaker by Optical Crash. We're looking for more picks and more sort of just walking over.
Yeah. Caber now pretty much just gonna get walled out from this Reinhardt as Dong is in the Mega Room with a nice off angle, which forces Caber to have to back up. Dong is still pretty much behind them right now. 1v1ing Sonic Ronic. Of course, the overload as well as the healing pad, but Dong is able to find Invictus right before he gets the Bob. Hayden decides to use the beat right before Caber gets nanoed and he gets this grab online. It is only able to find one in Bunny, but the lamp is forced able to take down Bunny, but Dong finds Nash Drones, and Hayden takes down Caber 27. So it's just Nagaina sitting on the point right now. Dong so low as well as Hayden.
They do have a good amount of ults to recontest. They do have both DPS things, but if not, this Bob got used.
Bob got used. Create an off angle for Fish who decided to charge solo on the point. I'm not sure about that.
Oh.
Optical. Well, finds Invictus as he grapples up to the high ground trying to look for more, but no one's LOSing him, so he just has to back down, try to get Caber if he can. Sonic does take down Dong Wagler though,
He's
so
on an outfit.
all hope is not lost, as well as Invictus swapping over to the Widow as well. The sights come out, but the grapple shot, but Invictus just doesn't peek.
We're also looking at sort of like, basically, most ults are very important ults on sort of the side of the thing, but
found nothing.
Unless they find
bubble
nothing.
from Caber. Optical finds two though.
Or can he find? Oh, Nash is good thing. It's just Caper on point.
Oh, Dong finds Naga and Hayden finds Nash. Both the DPS are coming back. Caber's just gonna try to hold his ground as long as he can. I mean, the ult bank for the Penguinos right now isn't the worst as they go into this next fight. He's just walking forward. The nade tries to find something on the back line, but Nashbronze isn't able to find it. But Invictus finds a nice shot on the Dog Waggler. As Gamer's still just face tanking this Reinhardt Bat Orb mix. As Invictus finds another shot, the grab is used. Caber, but I don't think it's really needed, but it's not the worst.
We're also looking at a minute in, so this is the fun part of the voices. Can you stay on the robot guy? We're almost hitting that point. We got about a minute, so they're gonna get halfway.
This is inspirational. The hog into the Zen Ana, as well as the Zars. The beat comes out from Hayden just to make sure that fish lives. But just try the sports as Caber gets nanoed, and with this a huge bubble from Caber to save fish. As Victor just lands the shots. As Hog, dude.
Okay, now let me explain why Hog's is good character in this map. So,
yeah.
So you know he got his heal.
Counterpoint.
You take a lot of
anti-nade.
I'm trying to make it look okay, Riddle. I'm sorry. He got the hook. You can hook in the Zenyatta. Okay.
I think they may be doing a little bit of trolling. Not that bad though, as Optical does move over to the Honda as well as Hayden on the Ana. But Invictus lands a nice shot on Hayden as he's trying to drop from high ground to get a nice angle. Fish is so low. Gets shot by Invictus again. Invictus gets a 3K.
That Invictus guy is shooting fella.
Christopher Vicky Victus, his dog was in it. Puts pressure on Inaga, which allows Optical to find him.
Oh!
Camera, a nice right click.
That was clean.
Yeah.
Yo.
Okay, you can see their trolling has stopped a little bit. Fish has moved over to the
no.
as well as on the tracer.
I think Fish saw like the big sort of time and how much they had to, and he's like, I want to play hog, you know.
Yeah, we can waste a little bit of time, but the grab comes out from Caber. But the Suzu and name comes out from the support line of the Noopy. It doesn't let Fish die. Caber does find Hayden still. As he's just trying to beam the support line, Dog finds Naga and Fish finds Nashbronze. The Penguinos are crumbling. Because that's gonna be the map. Going the side of the Noopy.
Whoa. So what do you think the switch ups were nice? What do you think the
Depends
Penguinos...
which switch ups.
What pick switch ups did you like? Which switch ups did you like?
I'm a fan of the Ana, as well as like the monkey able to deny that Zarya charge.
Honestly,
and, like, all the pressure at the Winston and the Ana just to go with it.
Also the Widowmaker was kind of cool.
Yeah, Invictus just thought, what if I shoot them in the head? And it worked. It worked a couple times.
Yeah.
And Optical's like, let me try.
Yeah.
Whatever. So that will be map 1. So next up, the Penguinos are going to be selecting our hybrid map. So stay tuned.
These beats are the purest. Prove it. These beats are the purest. Prove it.
Welcome back, everyone. The Noopy versus Paradise Penguinos. As the Penguinos decided to pick KR into the rush team, or that's their comfort comp at least. They started out playing Orisa on New Queen Street, but then they decided to switch it up to some Hog, which was interesting, and then it went to a more standard Winston, so we'll have to see. As yeah, they should be playing Ryan with this size. I mean, a lot of these players, their comfort characters are on Rush, with like Fish on the Reinhardt, Dong on the Mei. I don't know too much about Optical as well as Bunny, but I believe Hayden's main role is main support.
So yeah, they were like, you know what? And with the Rush team, we're gonna send them to KR, but instead of Rush, we're gonna get Pocketed Invictus. You know?
Yep.
And I respect that. You
It's
know?
like pocketed Mikey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we get Caput. I think just really wanted to play Jungle Queen, which is valid.
He's a donger.
He's a donger now. Yeah.
Is it will just be your standard rush comp from the side of the Noopy with a Junkrat instead of like a standard Cassidy or Reaper.
Also, what's with
really
all
early
the Junkrat?
I don't know. They like to be a little silly with it. A nice wall comes out from Dong, it splits off the healing from Naga, but Reaper is able to kite it, just barely surviving with the help of Naga and Nash Bros. But he's trapped! As well as he's walled off.
Ooh.
This disastrous Fishi's a trap, but not much, as you will see in Naga moving over the Baptiste.
I like that swat. That's a good swat.
Uh-huh.
You know, you get a lot more healing onto like the Jungle Queen, a lot more survivability. You got the undie field, great.
Yeah, and like another one of the best things about Baptiste against this comp that they're running is that if like Kibber gets walled off like right now, Naga can just jump over it and then try to help him out as he can, but the lamp just barely gets stuck on the statue. Unluckily, as it seems like Kibber's just trying to move in way too fast for his team with how they have that pocketed Sojourn comp.
He's playing like the full rush, but the hybrid. You know?
Yeah, he should be able to play a lot slower, but they do have a lot of ults here for the side of the Noopy. Everything except for that Junkrat tire there's nothing to stop the Shatter. As it's both Naga and Caber. The jump comes out on the Naga to secure the kill, plus the Fire Strike on Caber is. That's it, Invictus. He may be able to get out. He will not. Plus
No,
Nash.
No.
And they only need to use Shatter.
Yeah.
Caber moving over to the Ram too.
What we're looking at, welcome to the alt forecast, is we're looking at 4 dogs on the side of Noopy, and we're looking at 3. We got Mosi ult, Sojourn Rail, and the tile from the Penguinos, and
the
Wall.
window Fire Strike comes out, but it's not able to find anything. The beat just trying to walk past the window, but she gets immediately trapped. The tire from Optical Crash is able to find the lamp as well as Sonic Ronic. It was an expensive fight, but
you know, honestly, there was only 1 ult used by like the Penguinos, and 3 ults by things. So Dong needs a good Blizzard, or it's gonna look kind of rough.
You will see Optical is also on the flank above the Mega on the left side.
Oh,
and they don't know.
That's kind of nice.
As well as the Blizzard onto Caber, but Naga's not in a position to be able to save him. At that moment, Optical decides to go back to the rest of his team, but Invictus is able to find Hayden. As Sonic's just trying to create chaos right now for Invictus to reign, as he's able to hit that rail shot on Dong Waggler. The Valk just to try to save Invictus. That wall is good from Dong right before he died. And Fish is able to stop the res as well.
Sonic
So is the Shatter, he's
just
just walking in. Optical finds his counterpart. As they're gonna need a reset. yet again as Invictus move over to the Ash and Nash on the Lucio.
So it's gonna be Tile versus Wall and Shadow.
Yeah.
Window, I mean.
I mean, Caber's almost so close to the Annihilation, but he just can't get shattered here. The shield
Yeah.
comes super early. He should just walk past it. If
Oh.
he needs, but the Terror comes in from Sonic Ronic going through a towel.
Oh.
Magler lays it down. And Fish also lays down his own hammer as it finds both Naga and Caber mid-annihilation. When he takes down Naga, but Sonic runs to get more
Oh,
points.
Sonic Conic kills too.
I mean, it's just the window from when he's able to keep up with Dong and Hayden, so that's gonna be it. So, the worst that could happen for the Noopy is a tie.
Yo,
Which is
I'm
not
down
ideal
for a tie.
Penguino.
But,
Yeah.
yo, map 6, come on, baby.
I'm so ready.
I'm here. I got some cold spaghetti. I'm ready, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking like a nice day. You prefer like the night maps or like the evening maps? I'm like night evening rather than like morning.
I'd agree. I would like a lot of the darker colors and all that.
Yeah.
Adds nice
looks-
contrast, I think.
Also, it's just easier to see.
Yeah.
Like, you think like it's light outside, it's gonna be easier. Nah. It's like, you're like, what am I looking at? It's like the sun's blocking your way. You're like, ain't no way.
Yeah. For the Penguinos attack, it just seemed like they didn't know how they wanted to approach. Like Caber would decide to go in when Invictus and Nash would try to sit back and wait for rail charge and try to find that single pick, but as
Yeah,
soon as Caber adapted to that, then
It went
the
better.
Noopy decided to take matters into their own hands and just kept running at the rest of the team while Invictus and Nash run a
Also,
off
the
angle.
Noopy's running a goofy comp.
I mean, it's
Heck,
understandable.
Yeah. Yeah, like, I got time to spare. Let me just run a flyer, put some Widow, Doom, with no good support for Doom.
Yeah, I mean, it's mainly just pick. That's the whole, like, that's their whole game plan is there you go, there's one. It's just Optical looking for headshots, or Bunny and Dong looking for something, or even Hayden going on some weird angles. They're just trying to surround them.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, you're right. It just, let's look for picks
Have to.
versus... Oh, pause, please pause. Please pause.
I know, but Fish is in, so it's like,
Ah,
I'm not able to do it. It's like mid-fight.
ooh. That feels bad.
I know. That's the
Ooh.
worst part, is that I'm not able to pause it because
It was like, okay, that felt bad. You know, like... Like, that sometimes happens, and it was rough. Good, good on the pausing, Riddle.
I think
Um,
it's unlucky. You hate to see it as Sonic wasn't
Yeah.
able to
Yeah.
do that, but it was a very unlucky end of that map when they should have been able to do something like that.
Yeah. I don't think
But-
either team enjoyed that. I don't think anyone enjoys when someone thing. Yeah, so that feels a bit bad.
Yeah, it's unlucky, but it is still doable. It may be a reverse sweep possible, but Penguinos' spirits still need to be high for that to happen. We'll just have to see if that's possible. So we'll be right back, because it's going to be Penguinos' map pick for map 3.
These beats are the purest. Prove it. These beats are the purest. Prove it.
Welcome back, everyone, to map 3 of the Noopy versus Penguinos. As last map, it ended. You really hate to see how it ended. Sonic Rennick DC'd and it was mid-fight, so it's not able to be paused, with the win condition for Noopy being only a tick on first 20 KR. So that was pretty much it for first point.
It was feels bad, man. Also, we're in another dog map. This time we got Circuit Royale. Look at this. We got cars racing. Look at the cars. They're going zoom. And we got call point. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
There's dang, they're running 5 snipers. Ooh. And the other team's running 7 snipers. We're looking for a fight today.
Whoa. Yeah, so you will see this map as well. Fish and Optical Crash have swapped roles, so Optical is on tank and Fish is on DPS, with no other changes for either roster across the board.
Also, they're doing a bit of weird stuff. We got Hayden on. It's kind of like you got poke DPS with poke sting, and then you throw a Doomfist in there. You get him jam.
Yeah, so you will see Hayden going over to the No. That's Noopy, so Noopy did call a pause.
Okay, so oh, he's no longer
As Fish,
frozen.
so Fish was apparently frozen, but he is back. But, alright. As we will be going back, and it's the standard comp you like to see on the side of the Penguinos with that Sig poke, double sniper, Vaps Zen, compared to some more
Oh,
interesting stuff on the side of Noopy. Victor's just trying to look for any pick he can really get. Just gotta be careful
oh.
as he's able to be taken down by Nagaina. And Optical's just on point past Caber's shield, so he can't even be healed at all. Assuming that Bunny or Hayden should be able to even heal him if he goes in.
Yeah, Octocrash does not have any heals this comp. He kinda
There
just
you go.
die.
Yeah, you will see him go over to the Sigma as
Yeah,
well. Should be able to
which
get a
makes
lot
sense.
more support. Play for his team like that.
Yeah.
Some shots do come out from Invictus as he's just keeping an eye up top. Just trying to find any off angle that they can get with Nagina, but the rock comes out onto Sonic Chronic.
Yo.
Invictus lands the shot onto Fish, but the res is there from Bunny. Dung finds the arrow onto Invictus. The rock comes out onto Caber, and Dong finds yet another, the other DPS of the Paradise Penguinos.
This
No,
is
no.
he did say this is Fear Incarnate, so you know.
Dong,
I
no, Optical did, yeah.
eh, no, I think that was Dong. I don't know who's Fear Incarnate, but
It was Dong, yeah.
yeah.
You got a lot of ults on the board. So.
Oh yeah, you got the floods, you got the died, we got the Mossy art. Ooh. And you got Dong headshotting Invictus.
Yeah. You'll see Sonic as well try to stay main just to get a slide off angle from the rest of his team. Because they can try to push in as Optical does decide to drop off the high ground. The Flux finds Fish, finds both the DPS and tanks from the side of the Noopy, but the Valk is good from Bunny. Able to find someone. Optical crashes. Flux just gets Force Transcendence from Nagaina. As the res comes out on
We also got Dong's ult coming up, as well as thing.
Oh, Invictus finds the shot onto Fish, but Nashdown just gets solo dragon right now. I get find Dong too, as Fish is very upset about the one-shot character Widowmaker.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Invictus has at least shot Fish in the head at least 3 times this match.
Yeah.
Honestly, this has been bullying. But please let the man play. He finally gets to play something other than tank. He's so happy. Look at that Swordsman run.
He's so excited. The captive son comes out from Hayden. Is able to find a couple people on the side of the Penguinos, and Naga does fall because of the same with Sonic Runic. Victor's one shot onto Hayden, but Perez is there as it was just over the rest of the team. As Hayden is just going in. Oh, the rock, the stagger onto Nagaina is rough too. Dog. They just need to wait. Please.
Okay. After Crash is going a bit in. They decided to leave, and we got 3 ults on the side. We got thing and
And Vic was able to find Hayden as well as Fish, though. Which is very good. The dragon tries to help. As Caber's Flux does find Bunny trying to live with that Valk, but immediately gets killed.
Naga went into after Crash with no fail, and I love to see that for the Zen play. And we got side. You know, It's
Yeah,
so
I
you
mean,
can shoot people far away. I like it.
it's just to buy more space and time. Make sure
And it
that
is buying
they
a
do.
hell of a lot of space.
Yeah, make it so they can't peek right away. Not able to find anything. The Ash Round still
Well,
have the windowless. Window and Lamp's gonna need to be really good.
we're
with
going
the...
to see a crazy flux might come out by optical crash, and we do have Fish with the soldier ult, which he might
It
pop it
does
right
lift
now.
up 3. The Transcendence comes out from Nyena. They don't need the lamp yet for that. Ash Rose falls low. The lamp
Oh.
forced from Fish. Dong Waggler does have his dragon as decides to send it down main with optical, able to find 2. With how this sanctioning up the team. Big ult right there from sides. So
Anyway,
ooh,
we got
nice
0 ults except kind of like
Valkyrie.
cable. Oh yeah, Vulcan. The cable ult. Yeah.
Clear Gravitic Flux.
Yeah, flux. Ooh. The fire and shooting bullets.
Yeah, Naga falls low. I mean, as well as they have the Captive Sun, which could be very big with the AoE damage from the Sigma. As well, K decides to look for the Flux. Tries to find anyone that's able to find both Hayden and Dong as it kills both of them. But Optical is in. The rock does not hit on the res. Optical finds both the support lines.
But huge
It's the
flux.
pickup from Optical.
We got the
Big nines.
Signite. Boy, you got Signite in check. Okay, Fish has been a headshotted like 5 times. Please, let this man cook. Let the man just have a good time. Like, you know? But yeah.
Yeah, it was not the
Good job. Oh,
worst
kill
type
him
as well.
7 times. Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah.
It was not the worst from the Penguinos. Because first point on circuit is really hard. Push around, especially that last band where he kept first. Because that oppressive high ground on the hills, so it is completely doable from the side of the Penguinos.
And also we get to see Torbjorn. I love Torb.
Yeah, you will see the Torbjorn coming out instead of Hanzo Sonic Rennick, trying to find some more consistent damage, a little bit less take potential as well, but he just wants to make sure he's able to provide pressure with that Torbjorn, especially on do optical crash with this Zenyatta from Naga.
You know, if we got some banter in chat. It's going great. Yo, we got a gangster toy on spawn. Look at that. Look at that boy. Yo, he's on the balcony. Damn.
Let's go. You'll see optical cooking. The
ball
hog
sack.
is back.
Fail set.
As well as Fish on the Widowmaker. As the Penguinos are just giving up so much space, they're letting Optical and the rest of the Noopy just walk for free right now. Oh, sure, I like that. Fish lands the shot onto Invictus though. As Optical falls so low, Sonic Rennick is able to find that headshot to finish Optical off, but Res comes out from Bunny, but Caber cancels it last second. Sonic finds his counterpart as well as cleaning up right now. Ooh, Hayden finds one. You don't like to see that, but that can make it so Optical can just should be able to freely walk without that dismal from on him.
Yeah, so we're looking at like 50% or to 60%, even a 70% right now in the alt thing. And Invictus killing
shot.
Fish again. Bam.
Fish trying to force Soldier into a sniper map.
Hey, Soldier Guy is cool. If he runs close enough, then say okay.
The problem is getting there.
Serpentine maneuver, Serpentine.
Yeah. Optical
Look,
not
he's got
able to
there.
land any of these. Yeah. Fish was able to make it, but the flux
No.
come out through Caber. Hook is not able to hit as it also takes down Hayden.
Yo, he's doing that so petite. No.
Caber has got Optical's number. He's blocked like his last 3 hooks now, I want to say. As Optical decides to fold and finally go the meta character on the map.
Yes, honey.
Yes, buddy, I guess I'll go to Signal Circuit. Yeah. Only flux needed in that fight. Was able to drag out as Hayden decides to use this kid's connect.
Oh,
Keep Fish alive on the
I
high
like
ground.
that. Yo, the top use on high ground. Lovely thing by Sonica.
Yeah, the core is able to deny that high ground from the Noopy as well as that Kitsune rush for the most part. Just trying to stabilize, look for any pick that they can. The window comes out against the Valk, but try not to peek it, but Fish decides to peek the window. And it costs his life.
Fish
Bunny
is
is
back.
there.
Let's go.
He's able to find Nash rounds too. They still do have Transcendence, but this got to be big because Optical almost has
And
his own.
pick this time. Yo, bitch.
And Victus is able to find the headshot onto him again. As Optical just eating the Discord and he said he blows himself up. And it's just like, you can't really even like get around the corner a lot of the times, but in front of the supports if they play around it. They have to try to get that high ground, so Dong and Fish try to find something, anything really. But they do have Flux, so it is winnable. This turn has just got to be big from Naga. Rock is not able to find anything, and Caber does know that their win condition is up top, so he's going to try to stay there
Oh
and
my.
draw out the time as long as he can.
Got
Bring it in the last
ton of vaults happening.
fight. The Flux does find Fish as well as Longmagler, I want to say. As the Flux comes out from Optical, forces the Transcendence from Nagana. Sonicron is so close to this core as Fish has just got the Kitsune Visor.
Oh.
He's able to find Nash
Yo.
rounds, as well as bring Invictus down low. The Helix comes out in a Sonicronic. The core on the point. Optical finds one. Fish finds another.
Oh,
Invictus does find Bunny though. As Optical decides to float right over him.
I think there is a retouch, so it's gonna be the high ground part of the map. Ooh.
Yeah, that will be first point cap. But oh, Caber just barely gets late spawn too. This disaster says they should just be able to walk freely for now. Especially if that happens. Don Wagler getting the Sonic Arrow headshot in Nagana. I'm not even sure if he meant to do that with the Sonic Arrow. A lot of the time
No,
that doesn't
no,
even mean
no,
it.
no, 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 no. That was purely. Okay. Poncho is in a lot better. He's a skill-based character. You gotta hit those shots.
Yeah, and Optical knows that the Zenyatta was out of that fight for so long, so he's able to walk freely on the Caber. The lamp is forced from Nash.
Oh,
And
but
the Dragon brings Sonicronic so deathly low. But Caber also falls so low. This should be last fight territory pretty much. As Hayden is able to find the pick onto Caber.
Oh, and this is-
Sonicronic, they almost have the window. But the sustain, this could be big. As he able to get it, the Flux only finds Naga, but Nash Browns decide to go up.
Okay, but Sonic's
It's a
on
point.
point. Oh, Sonic
is
is
able to
one.
find one. Caber decides to go back onto the ball. Optical finds Nash Browns though. It's
Oh,
just
and Invictus.
Sonic does find Bunny before I believe the res is able to go off. Caber able to find Dong Waggler as well. He's just gotta try to live, and he has so
Yo,
much HP on the
Optical
ball.
good.
It's possible, entirely possible for him. The Kitsunes decide to be invested by Hayden, but he is killed not mid-cast though, so it still does go off. As
Yo,
the
this
Penguinos
is
are
so
trying to hold on just a little bit longer. They got this. Fish so low.
Yo,
But Bunny's not
Sonic
there to be able to help out.
Okay, don't
A
C9.
well
Don't
Caber.
C9, fam.
I
Right there.
imagine if they C9. I mean, there is no one else able to. They were just barely able to hold on.
Oh, and we got mines for final fight. But we do have Visor
Sights,
and,
Visor, Valk, close.
and
Sigil.
kind of Sigil, so it has to be.
I mean,
Hella
this is
fast.
basically last fight, like for a well-structured fight. So, and Caber is looking into that mines. The mines do come through. It's able to find Fish
Oh, it's massive.
and Hayden. Bunny looking for the rest.
It's
Was able to stop it
massive.
too.
Oh my goodness.
The ringer, the tank ringer for Poke, able to do wonders right now.
I don't
On
see
Circuit
none.
Royale.
No one see none. Oh, good job.
As that's gonna be the
Map.
the third map going to the Paradise Penguinos after a crazy clutch fight from them as they're just barely able to touch and hold on.
That was. Yo, we get to see Wrecking Ball. Look at this. Oh, the thing, and then kablam. Yo. And then he shoots a guy, and then he's shooting another fella. Oh, he didn't get any shots off, but damn, that was nice.
That definitely was very nice from the Paradise Penguinos, as it was questions coming into this third map if they would be able to still hold on and be able to keep going, but it looks like that, as we will be going to map 4, which is going to be King of the Hill or Control. Decide what it would be.
Also, sadly, Fish is going back on tank. I know a lot of people like the Fish needs to PS. The Fish
PS.
PS, yeah, but sadly.
It will be back on tank, so it's going to be first 2 map comp lineups for both teams, but stay tuned. This Koth map will be right up next.
These beats are the purest. Prove it. These beats are the purest. Prove it. These beats are the purest. Prove it.
Welcome back, everyone, to week 9 of the Aurora Overwatch Clash, as we're going to a map 4 as the Noopy pick Lijiang Tower over the Paradise Penguinos. After some huge clutch fights out from the Penguinos last map on Circuit Royale, no part due to Caber27 going ballin', able to stall for as long as he can, and then get a 3k that last fight. What do you think of this map, Muffin?
I'm a Leo Zhang homie. Love it.
It's not because you're a Lucio player, right?
Yeah. Anyway. I will not deny this map's hella fun on Lucio. The rollout's great. The boob spots. Not this map, but the other two are pretty good.
Yeah. Unluckily, but we will see some more donging. Some queen coming out from the side of the Penguinos with some sim bastion. What's this? Your standard sim TP rush come from the side of the Noopy, as they do get early white space. As the lamp is forced from Naga, but it's not able to save Caper because it's a little too far back, but that should be first fight, and point control going over to the Noopy.
Also, because this is the funny map, you can see Optical Crash have a pretty good percentage on Junkrat. Well, we're looking at Junkrat pretty soon. Well, that's also because Optical Crash is doing great. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, especially with that Bastion comp that they're running, they
emote Optical
Invictus
Crash
able to find Optical.
No, yeah. Optical Crash emoted and then got absolutely.
He's trying to look around that corner, but
yeah.
a nice punish from Invictus. He swapped over to the Pharah. As Fish is trying to look for something, he has the Shatter online, able to find 3 with it actually. I don't know how Nash shattered there, but Caber is able to find the flip as he finds in all this chaos. Invictus is able to find Bunny, and they're just trying to stabilize on point for as long as they can. Optical is on, going for the clip onto Invictus, but he's not able to find it. As Naga takes down Hayden, sitting on point. And with this, they have an easy, like, 30% to the point to pretty much round it out.
And they got hella lot of votes. The Penguinos are basically a full stack.
The
5
knife comes out from Bunny.
You know?
On the Bunny, excuse me, as the ult from Caber finds both the support line, but the beat comes out from Hayden to save everyone. As the tire comes out to Naga, Nash's beat cannot find it, but Sonic is able to find Hayden as Invictus' barrage finds Fish. And Optical's still on point. Don't get the captain. Optical still finds Nash for him, so he's won. Caber finds him, but the flip comes
They also
through.
flip.
Yeah. Hayden's won. Hayden falls.
The auto disappears. It was a vanishing act.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, it's so good for the Noopy because they just have to play the stars for as long as they can. The Shadow does find Naga, but Caber punishes him for putting out his shield for like 2 seconds. As you will see Optical moving over from the Junkrat onto the Cassidy as well. And from the Ryan to the Junker Queen.
You know, okay, for a second I thought it was Sigma and I was like, in a way. But yeah. This is working pretty well.
Yeah, I mean,
Paradise Penguins.
Yeah, the Paradise Penguinos will do a lot. As the TP comes through, Optical decides to take it for some reason and it immediately explodes. Caber looking just to get his ult. the Carnage is able to find Dong Waggler as they go in, which forces the lamp from Bunny, and Invictus decides to go in. Gamer finds his counterpart in the cave and touch.
Whoa.
Huh.
That's kind of crazy.
True.
Yeah.
I mean, it was... A lot of that point was just won by giving up point at, like, when you really shouldn't have, like, in that second fight where the Penguinos were able to get the flip and then win the fight, where it was evening out the percentage at 30% and counting. And even though Noopy were able to do the same thing, the Penguinos still were able to win that fight, which canceled out. So
Also, the Paradise Penguinos are running a very different comp than they ran before. We're looking at Flyer Pocket with Sombra Doom type jazz, and then we got about the same for the Noopy, except we got Sojourn.
Yes, Lord. Oh, the dive sides come out, and the hack comes out onto Bunny. A nice 3-2-1 out of the Penguinos, as Invictus, Caber, and Sonic Chronic are able to collapse onto Bunny, but Caber decides to go on for seconds. Ways punished for it, as Fish decides to donk walk over onto a game that should be first point captured by the Noopy. Invictus doesn't get staggered here, does he? No. Yeah, I mean the name of the game right now for the Penguinos is just 3-2-1 with your Sombra. Hopefully onto Bunny, which they're able to do that last fight with Hack, and then Pharah, Kiriko coming out from nowhere and Doom slamming in. The punch.
Ooh, does
the
not
counter
seem
charge
playing
from
good.
Fish.
Yeah.
As he's able to get the powered up punch, but yes, he's just to get out, and Hayden's able to get that boot kill on the Naga. But the sheer damage of it, and Optical finds Invictus. This 3-2-1 is not as clean as you would hope if you're a Penguinos fan. Oh, don't find Sonic Chronic too. They're just gonna have to reset. The lamp is forced by Bunny, so that is a key that they're gonna be missing.
Yeah, we're also looking at hella lot of ults on like the Noopy. Like, we're looking at about 3, but really good pick on it by a big set off the fight.
Yeah, Invictus able to find Optical Crash. He decides to conk in, try to look for anything with that barrage, but the Sim turrets are doing too much, as Dong is able to find 2. The beat comes out from Hayden, as in response to the Meteor Strike from Caber, is Caber decides to just go for a super greedy punch, but he can't find anything with it. They're just gonna have EMP Kitsune.
Yeah, and it's gonna be a rough touch. We're not talking about those nice touches, we're talking about rough touches over here for the final thing, even if there is a touch.
Bunny is hacked on point, as Sonic Chronic almost has that EMP. It comes out online, it gets rid of that wall from Dom Magler, as it hacks everyone else on the side of the Noopy. But Optical crashes over.
Whoa, yo! That's a lot of people dead.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that was, like you said, they decided to go for that 3-2-1 sort of comp instead of the comp where they're winning on Control Center. Yeah, I think if it was even the right choice. I mean, with the 3-2-1, it's all about coordination and communication, and with ringers.
Yeah.
Inside of the Penguinos, it may not have been the best choice.
Also seen my favorite map, or one of my favorite maps. I don't know the name of it, but it's the one
Garden?
with the yeah, that one. It's a great map. You got really nice leisure things on. Hoping Hayden does some cool stuff. Yep.
Oh! Invictus able to find 2 shots onto Optical, just to pressure him out, as you'll see him swap over to the Soldier for some more consistent damage to put pressure onto Invictus and Caber. As Invictus finds another, as everyone's distracted by Caber just dancing around on point. And Invictus just
died.
has like free reign of the
No,
skies over
he
point.
he could have gotten 5k. King was stolen. Damn,
Oh,
feels bad.
oh, dive. Complete swap with dive and widow. Never mind. Excellent.
So we got more of a dive. Yeah, dive except you got Sojo.
Yeah, the dive does come out onto Nagina, just pressuring him out. As there will be no support from him, he's stuck over on his side by the Mega. As Caber's in trying to put any pressure, Invictus is able to find Bunny in all this chaos.
Ooh,
As
they
right
will
now,
split.
Dongwaggler's 1v1 Sonic Run, I guess he comes out on top. You will see that the Noopy do get the point cap though. As Hayden does find Naga as he tries to just re-engage. Sonic finishes off Fish just barely before when he's able to TP in. As they gotta be careful, the punch comes out onto Optical as he is taken down by Caber,
And
but
everyone's
the point
low.
is still
Sonic
ticking up.
Run. Please heal Sonic Chronic, please.
Sonic Chronic is so low, Dongwaggler coming back
Oh, he's
on the
back alive.
Echo, able to get the focusing beam on a Nash bounce. Caber decides to go in, but the Meteor Strike able to find Hayden. As Dong is just on Naga. Caber able to find through this fight with Sonic Chronic getting the pulse, just Caber as
Oh,
he's
and
8
Dog kills
HP.
another one.
Oh, and during Hayden tried to throw out.
No, I expected something.
That will be
from
big
you.
for them though, because Hayden is 80% to that beat and they won't have it. So if
No,
they're
he's
able to
gonna
move
hit
in
the
really
roll-up.
quick, he hits it this time.
Go.
He decides
Come
not
on.
to go for it.
Oh.
Hayden is back. There's going to be a lot of ults right now. Hayden looking for something, anything, as Optical takes down Nagina on that bridge.
Oh.
When he takes down Invictus, not before Invictus kills Fish, because Susie is not able to hit.
You do get a flip, but it's gonna be a rough flip.
I mean, it's not the worst. It's you take the flip that you got. It's like an easy like 8-10% that they don't get is Sonic will die
Oh,
late.
and we
but
got all
Invictus
outs
does move
on.
over to the soldier.
We got all outs on the Noopy. We got a
As
full
long
deck
as
of
they use
cards.
these good, this is going to be last fight, and if they don't use everything, then it will be a rough re-engage as Dong decides to go with the Yana, able to find a nice anti on the Caber right before the Nano comes out. Nano slam, but
Oh,
Invictus
everyone
and
kinda
Naga are
got
taken
shot up.
down. It's just Caber on point right now. This should be it. The Nano comes out onto money for half a second. But that's going to be it right now. Nash is going to try, but he just gets booped away. This is just clean up right now.
Oh my, it seems to be the end. Ooh, and the Noopy has won.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
Noopy were able to take down the Paradise Penguinos in a 3-1 fashion. A lot closer some of the maps than the score shows. Like this map was really, really close, as well as that circuit, so.
Who are you thinking we're gonna get the MVP type Jazz? I got two in mind.
I have a couple. Look, I'll ask you. What do you think?
Okay, so I was thinking like Dong, and I was thinking Optical Crash. They did crazy.
Yeah?
Yeah, they're both sharp people. It's great. What about you?
I
What's it?
was thinking those. Well,
Whoa, you read my mind, Riddle.
they were just. They were able to turn the fight a lot of the times. Just with their ult usage or how they decide to engage. Barely, I remember a couple times that Dong got like a 4 or 5k. Well, I'm going to give it to him, and also because I see that Optical is not in VC anymore.
So let's give it to Dog. Let's go.
Let's give it to Dong as a
Let's give it to
champion.
Poppy. The big.
Dong.
Yo.
Wait.
Congratulations on the win. We are choosing you to be the MVP for your team tonight.
Yo, my first time. Let's go.
Yo,
Let's
you did
go.
great. You did so good. You shot everyone. It was great.
Thanks, buddy. I do a little shooting.
Yo,
I do a little bit of shooting.
okay, so we got a couple questions. First, what's with all the Roadhog? You know, I know he's like a character, but like, why do you think people picking it, bro?
Oh, I don't know. We were hard trolling this whole match, to be honest. The comms were useless.
We're talking about like bare bones, like nothing.
We were just saying bullshit. We weren't saying anything new. We were just like, okay, God did the whole the whole match.
You're just having a good time. Uh,
Yeah, we were
also,
we were we were having fun.
yeah, also,
Nice.
fish DPS, so good, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
16 and 16. That's so
yeah.
hard.
Yo, that's
Valorant
like a
KD goes crazy.
So, after map 3 and as you were playing map 4, what was going through your head after you lost that? Because I assume you were thinking that you would win, like in a 3-0 fashion, but it was like so close. What
Yeah,
was like the comms and mental like?
we were trolling so hard, and we were
Mhm.
kind of still trolling on the last map. We were like, you know what? Let's stop that and let's just win. And so we stopped trolling.
Nice.
you debated the map 5, you're like, and then you're like,
Also,
We could be quirky, be a little goofy guy and go to
also
map 5.
the fish equal KD does go hard. I will
yeah,
say.
The
he died,
16-16.
yeah,
Yeah.
he died so many times for victims. It was fun to watch.
Mm.
You're like, no, bro, he got headshot. You're like, ah,
Yeah,
He
happens to the
got
best of
his
us,
one
to be
time.
honest.
He killed
yeah.
Invictus on Widow. I remember
Also,
seeing that.
Yeah, died to a Ryan one trick on Widow. That's crazy. He's gesture. He's gesture.
also, you just played really like you got so many good shots and like the old uses on you. Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, it was feeling pretty good, you know. There was
Mhm.
some comms in there, but it was like a very lighthearted game for us.
That's
You
good.
know,
We were
yeah,
having fun.
that's always good when there's a lighthearted game. You can just relax, you know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely take those. Um, so your next game is against the Endor Ewoks. How do you feel about that game? It's got, let's see, um, on that team it's Nuttier, Caber27, who just rang against you, Rusty Goomba, Whalefish, EJ, Allegro, and Reenie Bunny. So it's the Battle of the Bunnies.
Yeah. That's gonna be a bunny diff. Methinks we have the better bunny quite
Dang,
easily. But
Uh,
I don't know anybody, to be honest.
dang.
You know, I go in every game and I'm like, these guys suck. We're winning quite easily, 3-0,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how I go in every
It,
game,
it's
to be
just the
honest.
mental. I remember when I first joined, it was so nice because I didn't know anyone, so I didn't know like if I should be worried or not. So,
To be to be honest, that's how it would be either way.
hmm
yeah.
all right. I mean, I like the ego. That's one of the biggest things about the game as well. If you think you can play well and you're confident in it, then it it definitely helps.
Yeah,
So,
I just delusion myself and then I'm good. You know?
All delusions
exactly.
help.
Yeah. So the would you like the classic question, Muffin?
Oh yeah. Okay. You're no longer the MVP. I'm sorry. I had to do this to you. Instead, you get to pick another MVP. Who it gonna be?
Let's see. Um, Definitely not fish. That guy blows.
No, he did great.
No, I don't think so.
uh,
Let's see.
uh,
I'll give it to Ballsack Joe.
hell
Mr.
yeah.
Haydenator 12.
No, it's Ballsack Joe.
All right. Why do you think you want to give it to him?
It's funny.
Understandable.
He's kind of funny.
yeah.
All right. I like it able to keep the mental up at the very least.
Hmm.
A goofy little goober.
He's just a silly, fun-loving guy.
We love silly, fun-loving guys over
Yeah,
here.
the world is tough on silly men, so you know.
All right. So congratulations again on the win against the Penguinos, and we wish you luck in your future matches.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
GG's, Penguins.
GG's. So that should be it for us on the cast. Again, thank you for joining us. Thank you from me, RiddleDog, as well as MuffinLumps, my wonderful color caster, as well as Paninii and
Oh.
the Prod.
Yep.
So, all right.